Hey everyone, my name is Rob. Welcome to my YouTube channel called The Movie Vault, and today I want to talk to you guys about Dawn of the Dead 4K. Hey everyone, great to see you back here on the channel. Thanks for checking out this video. I did get my Dawn of the Dead 4K box set earlier in the week, and I wanted to kind of take my time and watch through this to kind of talk to you guys my thoughts on this one, Dawn of the Dead 4K. I'm a big fan of Romero, as you can see here from my t-shirt. And there is 3 cuts of the movie in this box set. There is the theatrical cut, the Argento cut, and the Cannes extended cut. So the cut I went for was the Cannes cut, and I've kind of briefly looked at the theatrical cut and the Argento cuts just to compare the 4K and the soundtracks on these ones. So let's talk about the 3 different mixes of the movie. The theatrical cut comes in at 127 minutes long, the Cannes cut comes in at 140 minutes long, and the Argento cut comes in at 119 minutes long. All 4K UHD. They all look fantastic. 4K looks great, you know, film grain is there, looks really nice. There is different audio mixes on the 3 cuts of the movie. The theatrical cut and the Argento cut all have DTS HD mono, stereo and 5.1 surround tracks. The Cannes cut only has a DTS HD mono audio track, which is kind of interesting. I'm not too sure why they've gone for that. And that was the cut of the movie that I reviewed to talk to you guys here in this video about. As I said, 4K looks fantastic. The reds are bright and vibrant, really kind of stick out in the movie. Greens kind of stand out as well. Really nice color grading. I do have two old versions of Dawn of the Dead on DVD, and I checked that for kind of like comparisons for color grading. And yeah, nice and vibrant, looks similar to the DVD color grading, and I believe the director of photography was involved with these 4K scan and restorations for this release here. The one picture issue I found with Dawn of the Dead was the Cannes cut has a scene where I can't recall if it's a zombie or a character is kind of shooting a gun, and as the gun goes off, the bottom half of the screen goes black and then comes like literally for a frame, just like that quick. I'm not too sure what the issue is there. That was the one kind of flaw I found in terms of the picture quality. Audio quality, the 5.1 mixes sound nice on the theatrical cut and the Argento cut. I've checked out certain scenes within those movies. As I mentioned, I watched the full version of the Cannes cut, the mono audio track on that. There was an issue I found with audio on this where Galen Ross is speaking at the start of the movie where they're in the TV station. There's a little bit of distortion in that mono track there where she's speaking, and it was literally for that one scene, and I didn't encounter it again in the whole cut of the movie. So that was the one issue I found with the audio track on this release. Bonus features on this release is something to behold. There is 7 hours 41 minutes of bonus features in this Dawn of the Dead set. That does not include audio commentary tracks on the movies, and it does not include the 3 soundtrack CDs within the box set. Let me talk to you guys here about the bonus stuff. Most of these are brand new bonus features, and it seems like they've been produced by Severin Films in the States, so I'm not too sure if Second Sight has commissioned Severin to produce these bonus features, or if Severin has produced these features and they're on a previous release, or they're going to be on an upcoming Severin release. It's kind of interesting when I came across this, reviewing this for you guys here on the channel. Zombies and Bikers is a 58-minute long kind of making of documentary. They speak to a lot of the featured zombie actors, which is really, really cool. They speak to Christine, who is George's ex-wife and assistant director in the movie. They speak to the director of photography. They also go to the airfield location in the movie. Really, really interesting documentary making of here in the bonus features. Next one up is Memories of Monroeville. This is a 34-minute revisiting the shopping mall location that was used in Dawn of the Dead. This features Tom Savini, the director of photography, the assistant cameraman and the stuntman, all just kind of walking around the shopping centre, shopping mall, you know, just discussing various scenes within the movie. Raising the Dead is a 25-minute featurette on the kind of production logistics of the movie. The assistant cameraman, Christine, George's ex-wife, is in there again, assistant director, the director of photography. They kind of explain the Dario Argento money back and getting the movie going, the kind of technicalities of shooting with 35mm and kind of downgrading that to 16mm so George could edit. They shot some of the movie in October, then stopped for Christmas to let the shopping mall go back to Christmas, and then shot the rest of the movie in January after the Christmas decorations and stuff were taken down. So it's quite interesting hearing about the production logistics of shooting Dawn of the Dead. The FX of Dawn is a 13-minute kind of interview with Tom Savini, who of course we all know and love as the kind of master of horror special effects. He just kind of discusses a lot of things, a lot of the gags and how he done them, and he particularly mentioned how disappointed he was with the colour of blood, the kind of bright red blood in the movie, and that they used the 3M kind of ink photocopier ink company, I believe. It was a kind of a fake blood mixture they had made, and he was kind of disappointed with how the colour of the blood came out upon seeing the movie when it was completed. Dummies Dummies is a 12-minute interview with the scientist actor who is having a TV interview at the start of the movie, arguing and screams, "Dummies, dummies." That's really interesting to see him talk as well. There is a lost George A. Romero interview. It's about 20 minutes long. It's an archival interview. I've seen this kind of clips from this interview in other documentaries and stuff before, or at least George wearing the same kind of outfit, so it looks like it's something kind of similar there. The Super 8mm footage is kind of 13 minutes of this Super 8mm footage that these two brothers took during the shooting of the movie, which is really interesting. You can watch like a silent version, you can watch it with an audio commentary with one of the brothers and a second audio commentary with the second brother. There is two different versions of the Document of the Dead documentary here. There is a 91-minute version, the original cut, and then there's a 102-minute, the definitive cut, which is really interesting here as a bonus feature. There's also the 2014 documentary, The Dead Will Walk, which runs 75 minutes long, which features all kind of the main cast as well, which is really interesting to check out here, and the bonus features. And finally, we kind of wrap up with 18 minutes of trailers, TV and radio spots, all real interesting to check out. That all adds up to 7 hours 41 minutes, guys, of bonus content. Absolutely whopping nearly 8 hours of bonus content. Unbelievable. We also have the 3 CDs in there. The first CD is the Goblin soundtrack, second 3D is the Wolf Company library of sound of music, and the second one is a second compilation of that stuff as well. There's 2 booklets in here as well. There's a hardcover book which is 17 kind of essays on the movie, and there is the novelization which was written by George A. Romero as well. So overall thoughts on this one, guys, it's a fantastic release. A lot of people are saying probably release of the year, Dawn of the Dead 4K. There was a Blu-ray version as well. There's no Blu-ray discs in this release, just the bonus features disc. There's the 3 different cuts of the movie which all feature a separate 4K UHD disc themselves, and those 3 CDs are in there as well. A really awesome box set put together here by Second Sight Films. I highly recommend this. It is quite pricey, but overall content was almost 8 hours of bonus content, 3 cuts of the movie, audio commentary tracks to beat the band. You really can't beat this release so far this year, so I highly recommend picking up this release, Dawn of the Dead 4K. That's going to do it for my review of Dawn of the Dead 4K. Of course, if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and if you haven't already, consider hitting that little bell to get notified every time I post a new video. I really appreciate you guys watching the video. I hope to see you on the next one. I'm going to leave some videos on screen here that you may be interested in checking out on the channel. Thanks, guys. Talk to you in the next one.